Welcome back, guys, to another West Virginian urban legend story time. Just like the Flatwoods Monster video, we will also get to compare this one to our in-game encounter in Fallout 76. And in case you haven't already, you can also find the story and in-game encounter of the Flatwoods Monster in my channel. You can check the urban legends and folklore of Fallout 76 playlist that I will provide at the end of this video. And as for today, we will go over the legend of the Mothman, a bird/moth-like creature that terrorized West Virginia in the mid-60s. We got plenty to cover, so go ahead and turn off the lights, sit back, and enjoy. On November 12, 1966, 5 men who were digging a grave at a cemetery near Clinton in West Virginia claimed to see a man-like figure fly low from the trees and over their heads. This is often identified as the first known sighting of what became to be known as the Mothman. Shortly thereafter, on November 15, 1966, 2 young couples from Point Pleasant, Roger and Linda Scarberry, and Steve and Mary Millette, told police that they saw a large gray creature whose eyes glowed red when the car's headlights picked it up. They described it as a large flying man with 10-foot wings, following their car while they were driving in an area outside of town known as the TNT area, the site of a former World War II munitions plant. During the next few days, other people reported similar sightings. 2 volunteer firemen who saw it said it was a large bird with red eyes. Contractor Newell Partridge claimed that when he aimed a flashlight at a creature in a nearby field, its eyes glowed like bicycle reflectors. And he also blamed the buzzing noises from his television set and the disappearance of his German Shepherd dog on the creature. The Silver Bridge Tragedy. The Silver Bridge was built in 1928, and it connected Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and Gallipolis, Ohio. On December 15, 1967, it crumbled into the Ohio River during rush hour, killing 46 people without warning. It was one of the worst catastrophes in American history. Investigators blamed the collapse on the poor design of the bridge structure and the excessive loads it was never meant to carry. It was determined that the entire bridge fell apart because of the failure of a single link. As for the Mothman sightings, they came to a stop after the Silver Bridge collapsed, leading to the theory that the Mothman and the bridge disaster were directly related. Some witnesses even claimed to have spotted the Mothman near the bridge just before it fell into the river. The theory was heightened by the 1975 book The Mothman Prophecies by John Keel. Mr. Keel researched the Mothman phenomenon during the months prior to the disaster, and also believed that supernatural forces were at work in the area of Point Pleasant. The book would later spawn the film of the same name in 2002. Today, Point Pleasant holds an annual Mothman Festival, which was first held in 2002, as well as a 12-foot metallic statue of the creature, created by artist and sculptor Bob Roach. Point Pleasant also holds the Mothman Museum and Research Center, which opened in 2005 and is run by Jeff Wamsley. Adding a little bit more information to the festival, it is a weekend-long event and it's held on the 3rd weekend of every September. There are different events that go on during the festival, such as guest speakers, vendor exhibits, and a Mothman pancake eating contest. So if you guys love yourself some pancakes, then you guys know where to go. Alright guys, so that's gonna be the end of the story time. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you think he's like some kind of angel of death? Or did he arrive in anticipation of incoming doom? Do you think he showed up to warn us all about the Silver Bridge tragedy? Do you think that he was the cause of the tragedy? Or do you simply think that he was not related whatsoever and he does not exist? Let me know down in the comments. And as for now, we're gonna be moving to the in-game encounter of the Mothman. As for Fallout 76, it does look like we do have a few different versions of the Mothman. As I was walking around in the woods, you know, doing my vault dweller things, I came across this Mothman. I saw it, so I started getting closer and closer, and then yeah, I had to see what he did, so I shot him. So he just ran away. Unfortunately, I couldn't find him again, but I was in luck because as I was minding my own business in my camp, I noticed some disturbance going on around me, so I immediately ran to check what it was. And luckily, it seems like we found another version of the Mothman. This one, you can see that it's called Vengeful Mothman, and he actually attacked me. And as you can see, he is a little bit overpowered because he just killed me right away. So I then respawned and put on my power armor, and then I went ahead and tried again. The battle lasted a little bit too long, but I was able to take it down. See it for yourself, guys. A little bit after that, I was lucky enough to find another version of the Mothman. This one, I believe it's supposed to be like an endgame version of the Mothman because he was scorched. If you don't know what scorched is, in Fallout 76, one of the main, like, very endgame bosses, that's gonna be that Scorched Queen. It's just a gigantic bat that transforms people into like type of like zombies, but she also transforms monsters into like scorched versions. So I guess I got lucky enough to fight the Scorched Mothman as well. He was a little bit stronger, he did look different, and I really appreciate that. I think it looked creepier, but I was able to take it down as well. Now, moving on to the next version of the Mothman, I believe this is gonna be the easiest version to find, and also it should be the last one, because this Mothman, it's actually summoned by an event. If you look at the top right, you will see event, the Path of Enlightenment. It's just a quick event that I got lucky enough to be able to beat it solo. You just gotta kill a bunch of frogs and like fireflies, get their drop, and once you get 50 of the drops, you just go to the top of the lighthouse and put them all in there. Once you do that, the event is gonna end, and luckily you will get to meet the wise Mothman, which is not aggressive at all, and he also doesn't run away from you. So I think that does pretty well on honoring the real life lore, just because, you know, there are some versions that seem to have a violent Mothman or like an evil Mothman, and there are some versions that is just, you know, flying around minding its own business, not doing any damage, any harm to anybody. So once you go and check out the wise Mothman, you know, he doesn't run away like I was mentioning. If you press E and do commune, he's just gonna give you a buff. It's a 5% XP buff that's gonna last an hour. That's pretty nice. It's not a big deal, but 5% is 5%, and I'm not gonna say no to that. So I was really happy that I got to record or tape or whatever you guys want to call it, the Mothman in every single version of the Mothman in Fallout 76. I'm really enjoying this game. I really love how they do follow through with the lore, and I couldn't be happier. So that's gonna be it for now, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the story and the in-game encounters I had with the Mothman. If you do have any requests, any comments, questions, please let me know down in the comments. Also, let me know what you guys think about the Mothman being good, being bad, being neutral, or perhaps he was just a, deformed bird that people was seeing. I'm really interested in knowing what you guys think about it. And if you haven't seen my last videos, I have a new schedule. I do live streams on YouTube every Monday, and I upload a new horror gaming video every Friday. So this Fallout 76 one, the Mothman one, it's covering this Fridays. I will be back next Friday for another horror video, and Monday I will be doing a live stream. My live streams are random games I perhaps may play in FPS like Anthem, Battlefield, Overwatch, Apex Legends. So if you see me playing something else, don't think that I stopped making horror game videos type of thing. Just please be patient. I will mostly focus on horror. I just like playing something else every now and then. And that's it for now, guys. I will be seeing you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.